Good morning.
Good morning.
Hello, hello.
How is everyone? Give me a thumbs up if you're good.
Hey.
Give me a side thumbs if you're. Okay. There weren't very many. That's awesome. All right.
Awesome. I'm like, there's humans here. That's great. That's a good job. Thank you. Thank you all for coming. Thank you all for coming.
Awesome. I'm Melinda Epler. I'm the founder and CEO of Change Catalyst, and our company, Change Catalyst, puts on the Tech Inclusion conferences around the world.
Hi, I'm Wayne Sutton, co-founder and CTO. And again, thank you all for coming.
So first, we wanted to thank our volunteers. Raise your hand if you're a volunteer today or. Okay, they're all working. Thank you, all the volunteers. We have about 100 or so throughout the next 3 days, so it takes a village to make this happen. And our team, we have we'll have them come up later on the stage, but our team of 6 has been working long hours over the last few days and over the last few months to make this happen. You can give them a round of applause. Okay. All right, so tomorrow we have a little more time, and we'll go a little more deeper into what we do and all of that. But wanted to start with some quick ground rules, some quick agreement that we all have together. So one is be fully present and give your full attention. What we do is we often have speakers that have never spoken before, and your presence is going to make a big difference in how they show up on stage. So please do whatever you can to be fully present for them in every one of the rooms, the breakout rooms as well, so that they can really shine on stage. The second is this is a safe space. So we have a code of conduct outside. Please look it over and make sure that you're really intentional about your language and how you show up with others, people next to you. Not others is the wrong word, with people around you.
Yeah. Also, take risks, ask questions, open yourself up to new ideas. There's no bad question, there's no wrong question, but take risks, open yourself up, and make space for the quiet ones. If you follow me on Twitter, you know I am a self-proclaimed coming out introvert. So there's a lot packaged into that, but I'm an introvert. So if you see me in the corner, it's not that I'm trying to be unapproachable. It's just that I may be in my own thoughts, and it's okay. But I do not like to be touched, but that's another story. But I'm an introvert. But take care of yourself. Self-care is important. It's a value. It's a thing. Coffee, water, restrooms if needed.
Coffee, there's coffee on the mezzanine. There's also coffee on the first floor as well near the entrance. And water scattered throughout the conference. Restrooms, gender neutral, all human restrooms back there.
And over here.
And over here.
Yes.
And have fun. This work is diversity and inclusion is not always a fun topic, but make sure you have some fun with it too. And learning is fun, growth is fun. Take a bit of time to make sure that you're having fun too.
Yes.
Oops. So, representation matters. Here are some of the things that we do to build an inclusive event. There's a lot of stuff behind the scenes. This is not all of it. Representation matters. This is the second time we've received a Gender Avenger Award. Received a gold and now a silver. That means that we have not only more women than men speakers, but we also have a large portion of women of color speakers as well. We also work really hard to make sure that the breadth of diversity is represented across the board. We have an ability and tech track, and we also have a number of LGBTQ speakers, veterans, really people across the board around diversity and inclusion. All people restrooms, live cart captioning right here. There's actually a live person on the other end here. If they wouldn't mind introducing themselves on the screen, let us know what your name is. Maggie.
Thank you, Maggie.
Hi, Maggie.
Cool.
Maggie has worked with us before in Seattle. We also have ASL interpreters at each of the stages as well. local small businesses as vendors, local community partners, and much more behind the scenes.
So as Melinda stated earlier, we are Change Catalyst, and we empower inclusive innovation through the Tech Inclusion Conference. We do ecosystem building, and more. And if you hopefully everyone comes back tomorrow morning, and we have some videos more about what we do here. And that's our approach.
We're going to talk a little bit more about this tomorrow. We just want to get to Arlen.
And some things we learned doing this work. We'll go through this real quick. Topic around diversity inclusion is universal. We'll focus on solutions. So many people focus on the problems. Design inclusion for all. Allyship. And Melinda, someone has a TED Talk over here, Melinda Epler, on allyship.
Yep.
But there's some things we learned doing this work. The agenda. You can find the agenda at this URL, sf18, techinclusion.co/agenda on your smartphones. Please.
It's downloadable by PDF as well.
Yes. And last bit of business before getting to Arlen is I want to thank you, our sponsors, our presenting sponsors, Google for Entrepreneurs. If we give them a round of applause, please. Also, our supporting sponsors.
Coffin Foundation, Yelp, and Pivotal. Thank you. Thank you all.
And our event sponsors.
And many of these companies have been with us since the very beginning, our first conference in 2015. Twilio, Credit Karma, Oracle, Mesosphere, Medallia, Clover, Indeed, and ThoughtWorks. Zillow Group, Automatic, Symantec, Asana, Salesforce, and TechTown Portland.
Last group.
Chan, Zuckerberg, Adobe, StubHub, Samsung Next, SAP, I think I said Indeed, and our amazing AV company, Repertoire.